Here we are, the Philadelphia Museum of Art. This is the Washington Monument across the street from the Philadelphia Museum of Art. I will be releasing this video on Friday, and on Saturday there is going to be a large protest all across the United States, but the biggest protest is supposedly going to be here in Philadelphia, and it's going to end right here. We got people dancing and having a good time across the street. I was trying to see if they have anything set up, and while I was looking to see where the stage is going to be set up, I found out that they're not going to be setting up the stage till Saturday, but I can look around. I can show you the parade route. Don't you think dressing up like Rocky would be better?
I have to get much bigger for that.
I am the guy on YouTube. Right. There we go. Do it. Yeah, give it to him. Yeah, Philly Captain. Don't you think you should, like... Yeah, I think Rocky would be better than Spider-Man.
I need to get a lot more bigger for that.
No. You just need to get a gray hoodie and, like, gray sweatpants. You got brown hair? Well, you make it brown. You dye it?
I'm blonde.
You're blonde? Oh, listen, I'm sorry. I don't want to... Oh, we're drawing the crowd. I'm sorry, Spider-Man. Dye the hair, be Rocky. You make it more... It makes more sense. Not very on brand. But people are still taking pictures with him anyway, I guess. And he's charging money, and people are paying for it. Oh, look at this. They're getting married. That's nice. We're going to go up here. It's the Art Museum steps. I think the rally is going to end. Usually people give speeches down near the base of the steps. Once saw the Beach Boys do a concert here. Here we go. There we are. This is the Rocky statue, 1980. There's 3 of them all across these United States. And this is Sylvester Stallone's personal one. That's from his house, I think in Florida. I could be wrong. I think the Spider-Man thing might work out.
Yeah, it might get him. He just got $2 for it.
Wow. All right. You know what? Maybe I'm wrong, Spider-Man. Maybe the Rocky thing, if it works for you, just be you.
I need to get a lot more bigger for that.
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying just keep doing the Spider-Man thing. It seems to be working. Right? You're doing good, right? All right. There you go. Oh no, we're stuck. No, that was my hand. I'm sorry. You don't want to know what I do. All right, Spider-Man. We're here. We're gonna. Oh man, there's people yelling. Look at this. Stunts. This is the best. Wow, that's all right. Oh, that's right, the protest. Anyway, I think the stage is going to be set up here, and so what we're going to do is we're just going to go to the Love Park statue. That's where the protest is going to begin. I believe it begins at 10 a.m. They start setting up the stage around 3 a.m. Road closures will be a nightmare all day long on Saturday. That's Rocky Balboa. He's a famous fighter from the neighborhood of Kensington. There he is. People are smiling, having a good time. So one of the things I've noticed is they have these security rails around the fountains. I was just recently here on one of my scooter videos, and one of the cool things is I'm documenting stuff without even knowing that I'm documenting stuff, because I did show this last week, and you can see that this fence was not here. So that's something that they popped up. Also, all around the oval, all the fountains are off. That stinks. And then right here this is like a parking lot. And then once in a while they'll have food trucks in here. I think that's called Elkins Oval. Just call it the Oval. And that looks like it's freshly painted too. So maybe that's why it's fenced. Who knows? And also around the side of the Oval Park, right here, this that hill has those security railings. They call these railings, well, I hear cops call these railings bike racks. So if you ever hear a cop say, hey, go get some bike racks. I mean, they kind of look like bike racks. Make sure you hit subscribe. The day I post this video, I will be going to the Phillies game. And me and the director of the movie The Turnaround, Kyle Thrash, we're going to be walking around the ballpark with the Emmy, taking pictures, making memories to last a lifetime. And I think we're going to be on the field for batting practice. So that should be fun. Maybe I'll get to meet Trey Turner and have like a 2-second conversation. Wouldn't that be nice? So what I'm going down right now is the Ben Franklin Parkway, and this is going to be not only this is going to be the parade, not parade, the march. It's going to be a big march of people with signs, and there's going to be a lot of people. So one of the things I've learned from filming these protests for all these years is there's like people who are like lawyers for the protesters. They stand on the outside of the protest and they all wear the mask. They all wear like the old N95 mask. Remember that? Remember when that was a big deal? When everybody was looking for those things? So they all wear those masks, and it's not because of COVID. They're not afraid. They don't want to be identified. And you'll see a lot of people. And some of the people in those protests, they're jerk-offs. They're just jerk-offs. And they're like agitators. So I'm nervous. This is a brand new museum going in right now. And it's a whole construction site. Luckily, well, hopefully they can get all these bushes planted. And I hope nothing bad happens. But I do think when people see an opportunity, they will take it. This is going to be called the Calder Gardens. And it's going to be an art museum. I think it's the grandson of the guy who did the statue for Billy Penn. Calder, I think his big thing was like he made mobiles, like the things that you hang underneath over a baby's crib. Well, he made giant ones of those. Matter of fact, if you go inside the Philadelphia Museum of Art, you'll see one of his big, so the whole family said, by the way, that's a big pile of rocks. It's a garden, though. I don't think that's purposely set there. One of the conspiracy theories you hear about these protests is you'll see random piles of bricks. That was something I saw during the protest in 2020. People would be like, oh, look, another pile of random bricks. And I don't know if it's done on purpose. But I would say in a city that's always under construction, you're bound to come across a pile. If you walk a mile, you'll see a pile of bricks or something. All right, so this is like the center of the parkway. Right here, you go to that fountain. Right here is the Ben Franklin the Franklin Institute. It's a science museum. Most major cities, I think, have a science museum. I realize all the science museums, they're just you know, this one has Ben Franklin's name. That's a stainless steel airplane. That's the Body Works exhibit. I will never go to this. So what they have on display right now at the Science Museum is this display called Body Works. It traveled the world, and I think there's multiple Body Works, and people die, and then they get their body, they skin you, and then they put you on display holding a guitar for the rest of eternity. And then, yeah, that's the Franklin Institute. They have a planetarium in there. They have a train, big train. And most of the marches are, you'll have people walking. And then there's one person with a bullhorn, and they get to lead the chants, and they'll be like, the people abide it, could never be denied it. They all got a little beat to them. And then they're like, no power, no justice, no peace. They do that, and everyone does that. And then, they bang some drums. Sometimes they bang drums. Drum circles are somewhat entertaining and or annoying. And then sometimes if you're going to this parade or protest, just keep in mind when you film people who are screaming at the top of their lungs that they want the attention of the world, and they want the people to know that they're not happy with the government, those people, for some reason, they don't want to be filmed. So just be careful if you film those people, if you're going to go down there. I think, honestly, I might skip this parade. I might go to Washington, D.C. So this is the Holocaust Memorial right next to City Hall, right off the Parkway. And it looks like there's like a little security window, and this whole thing is blocked off. There's a statue I think it's called the Holocaust over there. These are railroad rails from a train track near one of the death camps in Poland. And then they have a candle going over here. This was built, I think, when I was just starting the YouTube thing about 7 years ago. Yeah, that's supposed to be a candle, but it's that. Right here is the Love Park UFO building. And like I said, the gathering's going to start here. Probably at the Love Park sign, and they have barriers all around their new bushes. There's the fountains. There it is.
The book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 9. After this manner, therefore, pray ye.
That's the Love Park sign. Man, that looks pretty. Pretty as a calendar shot. Then right here, this is the City Hall. So I think everybody's going to meet up here on Saturday. So driving down there, we saw the one construction site. What else did we see? We're going to drive back. I'm going to drive off some of the streets to see if there's any other construction. This is another construction site, but that's a city building. There are also a lot of police in this area. It's one of the, I think it's been the hottest day of the year. We hit the mid-90s almost. Got the kids playing in the splash pool. Do a little zippity-doo-dah through here. They have this little gateway that you can walk on top of. That's how I can walk through here. I am getting wet, but it's okay. I'm crazy. Crazy. There you go. There's a roller skating rink. It's not open. Oh, I love this city. Oh, security around Center City. Check this out. They do have the security racks around City Hall. And pretty much what that does, it just controls the flow of the crowd. So that's what they're going to do. They're going to put up the bike racks. All right. Going through Love Park. Another fountain, kids playing. You know, I was told that the chairs in this park were getting painted. And they were coming back to the park soon. I think I might have been lied to. Or maybe not. We'll see. I guess you don't want to bring a bunch of chairs to a protest. Maybe they'll bring them back after. Ooh, this could be a calendar shot. What are we talking about, right? Oh, save the date. The calendar's coming. Oh, that's very calendary. That's a good one, right? It's a good shot. I like it. I like that you're bending down. I like it. You're doing good things. All right, so we're going to do the other side of the parkway. Hey, I'm like you, cuz. You do you, I do me. Here we go. We're going to zippity-doo out this way. This is Arch Street. Are there any known construction sites around here? A little cafe, bar. You can come here and sit. Man, she is singing. Girls just want to have fun at the top of her lungs. And I think we all need to hear it. I just wanna. Girls just wanna have fun. Let's go. You're the best. Fucking love this city. Anyway, we're looking for pallets of bricks. I think most of this area is already developed. Besides that museum, you got these little look at these little tiny row homes. This is nice. This is Mole Street. Ooh. God damn. Have I ever gone down this street? Oh, pile of bricks. Well, not really. It's more of a planter. But they... wow, this is a pretty little street. And if you go down this street in that direction about 4 or 5 blocks, that's where the headquarters for the Philadelphia Police Department is. So... you have that police station. There's also another police station right here. And I know the city and the governor and the mayor, they're you know, they've been chit-chatting, saying, yeah, what are you doing? I see scaffolding. Oh, look at this. They have a little basketball gym here. I see scaffolding, but I don't see construction stuff. I don't see bricks. I don't see machinery. Yes. You come around here, there's really nothing happening except you got the Vine Street Expressway, and there ain't no pile of bricks there. Over across the street's the Mormon Church. Yeah, I don't know. It also seems like this route, this little route going down the parkway, they use it all the time for several events. When Jay-Z did the Made in America tour, that's where I saw Megan Thee Stallion perform. She was fantastic. I highly recommend. Don't bring your kids, but definitely, I highly recommend a Megan Thee Stallion concert. Right here is Sister Cities Park. It's a very nice little park, and they have this little splash pool over here. And then they have a little nature trail, and then they have a little tiny cargo deck for kids to climb. I was trying to bring my grandson here today. They got this little splash pool down there. How exciting. And then they got this statue. Across the street is the Basilica for the Catholic Church. Discovery Gardens, Sister Cities Park. That's what this is called. Right, it's a little splash pool. They have a lifeguard. And then the kids can run around on the hiking trail. It's and then you come in here, you get yourself a little cup of Philadelphia water ice. Not that I don't know if they sell it there, but they should. There's another one of those splash fountains. Yeah, once they got a whole family swimming in the fountain. Just so you know, I once saw a homeless man stand over one of those spraying hoses with his legs spread open for about 10 minutes. I had video of it. It's but they do put a lot of chlorine in this pool. I mean, in this pool or fountain. I don't know if it's enough to, you know, chlorine bum taint. Yeah, bum taint is is something I don't think pool shock can cure. Now, usually in this park and the park over here, there's usually like, sometimes there's like 5 people, sometimes there's 20. You get people like camping out on these benches, and then people sleep on these statues. Oh, that's still happening. Okay. Over here is the art gallery or art museum known as the Barnes Foundation. And there's no security around the barns. The art in this museum is worth more money than some small countries. There's one painting, I think it's worth $400 million. Just one painting. There's a Target. I had to go to Target. Listen to this. I know I broke up with Target, but I only broke up with the Target on Castor Avenue, not all Targets. So I had to go with this Target because tomorrow, you know, I'm going to go down on the field for batting practice. So I want to look nice. And I went to go buy a pair of shorts. And they don't make long shorts anymore. All the shorts have to go above the knee. I don't like that. It makes me uncomfortable. Too much leg. But all the Target shorts are 40% off, so I got 2 pairs of shorts. Not a bad deal. Now right here, this is the Rodin Museum. I think the city owns a little bit of this museum. And if you notice, the Rodin Museum, that does have security, like the fencing around. Man, the garden smells so good right here. Yeah, right here they have all these Rodin sculptures. The Thinker is outside. I think the museum, I haven't gone in a while, but last time I was there, the museum is pay what you wish. So you go in there and they'll go, yo, it's $10 a person. Then you go, you know what? I don't want to pay $10 a person. I'll tell you what, I'll give you $10 for my whole family, all 16 of us. And there's a bunny rabbit. We got bunny rabbits in Center City. What did I just say? Bunny rabbit? Oh, Jesus Christ, there's another bunny rabbit. Oh my God, terrified. The terrible bunny rabbits of Center City. Right here's the thinker. Oh, even the thinker, he's behind the cage. There he is. We're keeping you safe, cuz. There you go. Man, what a great shot of the city. Oh, there goes the news van. Action. I don't think Action News. I don't see many news vans anymore. What I see is news SUVs.